You gotta sit still. You're moving around way too much.
I'm sorry.
And we can't even use that. So.
Really?
Yep. Because so this is just kind of for your benefit. Is your practice test? You didn't move at all.
Okay.
And now we're moving, and I'm going to tell you is what does it look like when it leaves here? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like now all of a sudden we're moving around all the time. We can't sit still. Okay. So we got to clean that up because if we keep doing that, we're going to be here all day.
Okay.
And then they're going to say, hey, just see you later. You know what I mean?
Right.
You gotta sit still. I know you can do it. You did it before. So
right.
I should see I should see these tests looking just like a practice test. So get to where you're comfortable, and you gotta sit there. All right?
Yes, sir.
We're gonna move on to the second one. And that's gonna cover illegal workplace discipline and sexual behavior. So is there anything in your discipline at work? Anything that we have not talked about negatively about in your employment up until this point?
No.
This portion of the test is complete. Please remain still.
I'm sorry, I messed up the one question with the wife. There's a couple of times when it's like hard to hear, and I don't know if I'm allowed to talk aside from yes or no.
Just fine, just keep going.
Better?
Sat still.
Messed up another question.
Would have been alright if you didn't move the feet.
Oh yeah? I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, we got through that one time.
My wife always gets on me for tapping my feet. So I don't know if it's something. Would it be better if I didn't wear any shoes?
We'll do the same thing. So what's going on with workplace discipline? Because you're having a problem with that question.
Honestly, nothing.
What have we talked about that? Because that question is bothering me a lot more than sexual behavior question. Every time I ask you that question, you react to that one pretty significantly every time.
Really? I mean, you can check with my workplace.
Okay, so what about things you haven't gotten in trouble for that you could?
Honestly, the two biggest things would be the having sex on duty and masturbation at the school. Those are the two biggest things.
So whatever it is, we gotta clear it up because you're having a pretty big issue with that question. So, and then it's not even like it was one time; it's every single time I ask you that question. Reacting to it pretty significantly every single time. Like I said, I don't know what it is. I can't look at it and say what's one way versus the other. I can't say any of that stuff. The only thing I can say is we got a problem. It's almost like it's kind of like when you know somebody close to you, like if they're like, yeah, there's something they're not telling me, be kind of unusual kind of thing. Okay, I mean that's the way I get when I'm looking at these. I'm just seeing that all that stuff. When I look at these, so
those.
what's that?
Those two are like the.
So you look at those.
The biggest things. Yeah, I've never been suspended. I've been talked to verbally. Like I said, what's that called? Sorry, the policies thing.
We talked about that.
Yeah, right. And literally, if I get reprimanded for anything, it's like a mistake I made on a report or anything. It's not even a reprimand. It's more like a, hey, you messed this up. I have a clean record.
Like other jobs.
No, I've never received an Article 15 while I was in the Army. I never got issued extra duty. Nothing comes to mind.
No other disciplines, write-ups, reprimands.
Nothing. As far as I know, I mean, my record's completely clean.
So as far as you know, but is there anything that has occurred that you believe that could be on the record? That we're not talking about things that you could be getting in trouble for if you got caught. I mean,
those are honestly the two biggest things that I know I could definitely, if not lose my job, at least lose my position, or some type of write-up if they found out that I was having sex with my wife while duty.
with the sexual behavior stuff on that card.
Sexual behavior?
Well, it's the same test, so we're going to go over both of them.
No, I told you everything.
Nothing else we can add any of those things?
No.
Or anything we can add to anything that we talked about that's not 100%?
No.
Take a couple of minutes, take a look at those, a couple of minutes, think about it, ponder it, alright? I got to do some on the computer here, upload it, and then we'll discuss it after that, right?
Yes, sir. I mean, obviously, I've sent nude pictures of myself to girlfriends.
Okay, how old were you?
Huh?
How old were you?
I mean, I was an adult, and they were adults.
How often do you think you've done that?
I don't know how many times off the top of my head. I mean, if I had to put a number on it, maybe 50, but they're spread out between 6 or 7 different women since being in the Army until now.
They were all of age? Nobody
Yes.
ever underage?
No.
Sending and receiving?
Yes.
You ever sent any unsolicited?
No.
You ever sent any to anybody that didn't need to see him? You sent them to like a friend?
No.
What else did you say you saw in there?
And then with the employment thing, it says employment conflicts, which there's one going on right now. It's my first one in 8 years ever, which is, it's more with dispatchers than anything. It's the dispatchers, we have 5 dispatchers currently.
So you've got conflict going on, what do you mean? Like explain the situation.
So that's the situation is they have an issue with this one dispatcher. And that's the other sexual immorality thing. I cheated on my ex-wife, but with a consensual adult.
Cheating on her with who? The dispatcher?
No. So basically, I'm saying that because I have a reputation because I cheated on my ex-wife, and I guess one of the dispatchers started a rumor saying that me and Dusty were flirting with each other.
Dispatcher did that?
Yeah.
Was it Dusty or was it a different?
Did that. But I told my wife, she told her husband, and it was discredited immediately.
So what's going on about that then?
There's just drama. Like now Cindy, I guess, is holding a grudge. I haven't even confronted Cindy. I'm trying to avoid her at all costs because I don't want it. I don't want to lose my anger.
So you were accused of flirting?
Yes.
So that's it, not any sexual...
No. And then,
So nothing happened internally about it at all?
no, I don't even know if the brass knows at all.
And when was that?
That's currently going on, and it started like maybe 2 weeks ago.
You ever said anything to their dispatcher started it to be, you haven't spoken to her since it came out?
Correct, I've not spoken to her. I mean, I've talked to her at work. I still do my best to work well with others. So I have not confronted her about the drama she started. I'm basically trying to move on from it.
What else?
And then during my first year of being at Bucyrus, I ended up putting a car into the ditch. Because I mean, I've driven on snow before, but I guess I don't know. I didn't realize how snow can suck you in if you go too far to the shoulder. And it was a brand new vehicle, and I accidentally somehow ended up outside of my jurisdiction, and I freaked out, so I tried to turn around right in this state route.
So you crashed and then what happened?
There was no damage on the vehicle. They ended up calling a tow truck. They towed it out, and I had to write a Dear Chief letter.
What did the letter have to say?
What were my actions pre-crash, how it happened. I'm sorry.
Any discipline after that?
No, just the Dear Chief letter.
What else?
That's it. What you know, my wife twice. My ex-wife. Both with consensual adults.
Anything else?
No.
100%? Because this is kind of like the last chance on this. If we do it again, I don't want the same result, kind of thing. So you know what I mean? So I want to make sure we're good to go and to get through it. Because if we don't get you through it right now, then we're gonna have to bring you back one of these. Someone's gonna have to bring you back one of these next couple days, so we can keep you in consideration for that next class and clarify the area. So that's why I want to make sure before you leave today, we got everything cleared up so we can get you through this last one.
Yes, sir. Like I said, I'm trying to be as honest as possible.
Is there anything else we got to add to any of these things?
No.
I forgot to ask you about the 4-year-old incident.
Mm-hmm.
Was there any enticing to try to get the child over to you?
No.
So it was just kind of happened in the moment?
Yes.
Anything else on anything that about those 2 areas we got to add?
No.
Get you on your way.
Okay.
So somebody will get hold of you. What's next for you? Whether you move on or not, I don't know. So I don't know how long that'll be. I assume it's going to be pretty quick because they're trying to get this next class filled in November. So I'm sure it's going to be a little bit faster than normally. So you're going to look out for somebody to get hold of you. What you need to do next. Other than that, we'll grab all your belongings, sign you out, and we'll get you on your way. Bring all your stuff there and I'll help you out.